Hi, it's Erin Cochran, the House Whisperer from revealingredesign.com. And this morning I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the entryway to your house, your front door, your porch, your driveway even. And is that important? It's so important. And let me tell you why. So in my experience, in my old farmhouse, when we first bought this house, and actually we almost didn't buy this house because I didn't like it. I didn't get it. And it's ironic thinking back that my husband fell in love with this house because of its quirkiness and its funny little rooms and everything. Not my favorite things about it. But right away, this house annoyed me because it was built a long time ago and the land around it was developed in the 1980s. So our house originally faced the main road, which is up the street from us. And when they built all the houses around it, our house then became not oriented to the street itself that we are now on. So when you would pull in the driveway, the people who owned the house before us had never reestablished a way to get to the front door. So you would come in essentially what was this little back door, and you would have to go in and go up this long flight of steps right when you walked in sort of a dark little hallway. And then at the top of the steps, you sort of hit a dead end and had to go one way or the other. And the first time I walked in, I thought, I have no idea where I am in this house. And this doesn't make any sense. Of course, that was back before I do what I do now for a living. And thank God this house annoyed me, because it annoyed me all the way into making my business happen. So anyway, have you ever been to someone's house and you pull in the driveway and you've never been there before? And as you get out of the car, you think to yourself, oh, there's not a lot of light. I can't see, it's dark. Where's the front door? Or is this the pathway to the front door? Which door do I go into? And then maybe the front sidewalk is not all that well maintained, or maybe there's just little stepping stones with mud in between, and you think, oh gosh, I'm going to get mud on my shoes. I hope I'm going to the right door. Maybe this isn't even her house. I don't know. So all of these things are things that we subconsciously think when we go to someone's house and experience going to the entrance for the first time. Now, to contrast that, sometimes you go to someone's house and there's a big wide path that welcomes you. You see the front door. You know exactly how to get to the house. The numbers are there. You know you're in the right place. And there's no overgrown shrubs or dirt or anything, and you can walk right up to the front door. The doorbell works, there's a light on, and you think, hey, these people are expecting me. So the sad thing is sometimes we don't think about our own experience coming home to our own houses. And maybe you don't go in the front door of your house. Maybe you go in a side door, which then is very important too, how that looks to you and how it welcomes you every day. Is there a nice place to walk? Is it clear of debris? Is there a nice light that lights your path? Is there flowers in a pot by the door? All of these things, even just for you, not just for your guests. This is an important thing to think about. An entryway is a process that starts. One of my favorite architects, Sarah Susanka, who's written a number of books that you might have heard of, like The Not So Big House. One of the things she talks about is that the entry is a process that starts pretty much at the curb when somebody first sees your house. And if you're getting ready to sell your house, as was the case when I bought my house, this is when a person starts to form an opinion about the house they're about to look at, if they're a potential buyer or as your guest. Not that we're saying people are being judgmental, but subconsciously we think these things as we approach a house. And the process starts at the curb, and then what the driveway's like, the front walk, the front door, and then coming into the entryway. Is there room to take off your coat? Is there a space to hang it up? Is, for you as the homeowner, when you come home, is there a place to put your keys and your mail and the things that come in with you each day, your bag, your work stuff? these are things that we need to think about so that your house really can welcome you home at the end of the day. The entryway is not a good place to store things that you don't need every day. This is prime real estate. So make sure that what's in that special space is only the things that you need when you're coming and going, and nothing else is there cluttering it up. Maybe you have a dog that you need to walk in and out that door every day. So hopefully your leashes and the poop bags and all the shoes that you walk the dog with are all there and easily accessible. Maybe your children come in and out that way. And is there a spot for them to sit down and take off their shoes? Is it easy for them to hang up their own coat? All of these things that make a big difference day in and day out as we come and go out of our house and really influence our experience and joy or lack of joy that we have with our homes. Okay, so I hope this will get you thinking about your entryway, whether that's your side door, back door, or your front door, what you want to experience when you come home and what you want your guests to experience. But you're the one that uses that door most often, and I want it to be about you and making sure that you're welcomed home every day. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.